Clarence Thatcher. This is my friend and colleague, Dennis. What you've just witnessed is us doing a little bit of some basic algebra, as well as talking about the hydrological cycle, as well as some water formations. Today, we'd like, since you're here, we'd like to take the time and talk to you about stormwater pollution and how, as we as people, as we cut down forestry, pave roads, build parking lots, etc., how that causes the permeability of the natural environment to reduce, causing stormwater runoff to come faster and in larger volumes, and causing more pollution, as well as it can increase flood and erosion, which leads to more stormwater runoff. Dennis, do you have anything to add to my introduction?
No, that pretty much sums it up. We would like to thank you today for joining us, and we will hope you enjoy this presentation we're about to provide you with.
All right. Dennis and I, we're going to get back to doing our math and stuff.
And quantum physics.
We'll see you in a few moments where we will continue our discussion of stormwater runoff. X equals 5.
A squared plus B squared.
Stormwater runoff occurs when precipitation from rain or snow flows over the ground to surfaces like driveways, sidewalks, and streets. This prevents stormwater runoff from naturally soaking into the ground. Chaz, do you have anything to add?
Bam! All right. Stormwater runoff is a problem because as it's flowing down, it picks up dirt, debris, oils, etc. And then it flushes that into the water system, and that's not good. That pollutes our water, and then bad things happen. Possible effects that we could be dealing with are, we got some sediment. It could crowd the water and make it difficult for plants to grow. Bacteria also grows, and that creates health hazards, and that's just not good. And then debris, plastic bags, that stuff gets washed down there too, and people can choke on that, and like dolphins and stuff.
Yes. There's also household hazardous waste, such as pesticides, paints, solvents, motor oil, and other auto fluids. Can also poison the aquatic life. Land animals. People can also become sick from eating diseased fish and shellfish and ingesting the polluted water.
It's a beautiful day out, and we're outside after a nice hearty rain. We're going to be talking about some stormwater pollutions in the residential area. You see, as you can see, this amazing lawn we have. There's some excess fertilizers and pesticides that are applied to lawns and gardens that wash off in the pollution stream. In addition, yard clippings and leaves can wash into the storm drain and contribute nutrients and organic matter into the streams as well. So here's some tips. Don't overwater your lawn. Consider using soaker hose instead of sprinklers. Use pesticides and fertilizers sparingly, and also, when necessary, use chemicals in the recommended amounts. Don't compost too much yard waste, and don't leave it in the streets for it to get swept up into the storm drains. Always remember to cover piles of dirt or mulch being used in landscaping projects.
All right. Also, adding to the fact that it's just rain, go for a walk. There's some nice landscaping options that people have too, as well as cities, that can really cut down on stormwater runoff. As you can see here, you have real big puddles. One of the things you can do is add permeable pavement that soaks up the water. Adding permeable pavement, as well as rain gardens and shallow swales, which also absorb water into the ground instead of letting it run into the water system, reduces stormwater runoff by 45%. By adding absorbable pavement, etc., only 10% of rainwater is is runoff versus 55. You can also add rain gardens, which are natural plants local to the area you're in that soak up the water better instead of leaving it in the streets like this. You can also add a rain barrel. So as the rain comes down from your downspout, like the one over here, you put a barrel there and it collects it. It's mosquito proof, so mosquitoes don't get in there, infect it. And then it's capped, and you can use it for a later time for watering your lawn, etc. And that helps recycle the rainwater.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. I'm just here making a scrambled sandwich, but now that you're here, I'll take this time to explain to you stormwater facilities and how they are used to cut down on the pollution involved in water runoff. Many cities employ stormwater facilities as a way to slow down the process of stormwater making its way into the water system. One type of these stormwater facilities is called a flow control facility. And what that does is either a pond, underground tank, etc. Stormwater flows into here, and it's contained in there, and it is then slowly released into the water system. And this helps dilute it down because it allows the solids, sediments, etc. to sink to the bottom and not escape down to the water and pollute it. There's two types of flow control systems, a detention system and a retention system. A detention pond stores the stormwater in it and then gradually and slowly releases it down into the waterway slowly. A retention pond holds the water and allows it to absorb into the ground more naturally, or through natural absorption. And so these two types of flow control, water control facilities are used for by cities to slow down water runoff. And once in these flow control facilities, a lot of cities like to implement various sand filters, oil separators, etc., such as Halo Clear, which is used to, in combination with the water, it's added to the water, and then it separates any contaminants from the water, and then the water it's pretty much a filtration process for the water. And Halo Clear can be used to remove total suspended particles, oils, organics, hydrocarbons, and heavy metals. And so it's a good way that cities help prevent pollution of stormwater.